Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. Right in the previous video, we discussed about the Selenium IDE, right? What Selenium IDE actually is, what it is used for, and what it actually provides you with, right? That we had discussed out. Very great. So today in this respective video as well, I'll be proceeding on with the Selenium IDE only. We'll be discussing about some more interesting facts regarding the Selenium IDE. Okay, now there is one more thing regarding the Selenium IDE actually which I haven't mentioned till now, but okay, I would mention it right here. That it is one of the, I would say, this IDE allows a user or a test case developer to create the test cases and to edit on that test cases as well whenever required. Okay, as per the requirements, whenever required, it first of all allows the user to make out a test case, right, or a test case developer to create on the respective test cases. And it basically at the last time, after that respective test cases has run or anything like that, if you want to edit on that test case, so yes, you can do that. So Selenium IDE allows this respective feature to do this particular thing according to your requirements. Okay, so right, hope I'm clear with this. Okay, next thing regarding the IDE was that first of all, IDE was only and only available for the Firefox. Only for the Firefox users it was available. I would write that out. So if you're starting out simple anything, you should have a little bit of knowledge about that particular thing as well, that till what time it was available for that users and what are the browsers it actually use out and all those things, right? So firstly it was only and only available for the Firefox users. First of all it was available for those only. Okay, then in March 2020 it was available as a extension for the Chrome browser, Chrome users as well. Fine. So when it basically when it was available for the Chrome users, it was available on 17th March 2020. So before 17 March 2020, if a person is having the Firefox, so it was available only for the Firefox users. It doesn't support it out the Chrome. Okay, but as soon as a new version was released on 17th March 2020, so from that respective place, it started supporting the Chrome users as well. Okay, so now right here you could use any of the extensions of the Chrome as well if you wish out, right? Great. Now what I'll be doing is that we'll be discussing about some features of the Selenium IDE. That what are the features which you have under the Selenium IDE. So let me get down here, get out some space, and even let me just change out some color as well here. So let's go with this one. So here it goes down. The features of Selenium, the features of Selenium IDE. Okay, the features of Selenium IDE. Fine. So the very first feature of Selenium IDE is the speed control. Okay. Now what it does is that is what we actually meant from speed control. So what it does, it helps to control the speed of the test cases. Okay. So the very first feature of Selenium IDE is that it helps to control the speed of the test cases. Right, now what's the requirement for that particular thing? So requirement could be that whenever you are going like I would say whenever you're applying out any of the test cases, so if that particular test case runs a little bit slow in a motion, slow and like it runs with a somewhat medium speed, so in that case your things gets more checked out. Your test cases actually can figure out if any of the bug or if any of the error somewhat at a good speed, I would say. Okay, so that is the reason it is one of the features of that speed control. Fine. Okay, second feature you are having run. Okay, 1 second. The second feature which you are having out here is run all. Okay, now what it does, it allows the execution of the entire test suite. Okay, whatever the test suite has been written up by you, test suite is a collection of many test cases. Okay, so whatever has been written by you in that case, so it allows the execution of the entire test suite which you have written out. Okay, so at one time it allows the execution of that entire. Fine. So this is the second feature which you have out here in the Selenium IDE. Next, moving towards the third, we have the run. Okay, so what it does, it as well helps you to run out the selected test. Okay, runs the currently selected test. So whatever the test currently has been selected by you, it helps you to run out that respective test. Okay, so hope I'm clear with that as well. Next, okay, I would just write particular thing. I haven't written that out. Run. Okay. Next we have one second. Next we have pause slash resume. Now, what is this pause slash resume? So in that case, it allows a user to pause and resume a particular test case. Let's say you are you have written in test case and you're running out that particular test case, and now you just want to stop that or pause that at some interval of time, right? So in that particular case, this Selenium IDE has a feature which as well allows a user to pause and resume a particular test case. So there's one another thing. Next, number five. Number five feature we are having as stop. So what it does with this stop? So in that case, it helps the step in step. Okay, sorry, it's not stop. It's somewhat like step, right? Great. So what it does with the step, so it helps step into each specific command in the test script. Okay. So basically, let's say if you want to go from one step to another or anything like that, but in that step feature which you have in Selenium IDE, it helps you to step into each specific command in the test script. Whatever the commands have been written by you in that test script, it goes on each and every command which is written out by you. Okay, so this is what the step function actually here is. Fine. And here we have the last feature of the Selenium IDE, and that's the roll up. I would write that out. So it's roll up. Okay. Now, what is this roll up is used for? So this basically helps you to group all the Selenium commands together and make them execute as a single operation. So what are the commands have been written out by you? What it does, it groups all of them together, and it helps you to execute them as a single operation. Okay, so what are the commands have been written by you? It groups all of them and allows you to run all of them as a single operation. Right, so these are some features of the Selenium IDE which we are having out. The very first one is that it helps to control the speed of the test cases. Next, we are having that it allows the execution of the entire test suite. Okay. Next, third, we are having that runs the currently selected test. Okay. After that, fourth, we are having that allows a user to pause and resume a particular test case. Okay. Next, number fifth, we are having that it helps step into each specific command in the test script. And last, we are having the feature which is that it helps group up all of the commands together and makes them execute in a single operation. Right? So, hope I'm clear with all of these features which I have told you right here regarding the Selenium IDE. That's what are the features of the Selenium IDE, right? And even I mentioned up regarding the use of this about the Firefox users. So previously Selenium IDE was only and only available for the Firefox users, but from 17 March 2020, as a new version of Selenium came, after that it was available for everyone, right? Great. So hope I'm very much clear with these things regarding the Selenium, some facts regarding the Selenium IDE, and as well regarding the features, that what are the features of the Selenium IDE. Okay. Now we are simply left out with the first of all the uses of this. Basically, what are the benefits of using Selenium IDE, and basically next we are left out with the limitations of Selenium IDE, right? So that we'll be discussing up in the next video. So right. So this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.